Hey y'all, so I had something else that showed up in my feed. It sounded kind of cute. I thought we could take a look at it. It's a guy that goes by the name of Huff, and it says, I talked to a woman for the first time ever. Sounded like it might be a cute story, so I put myself in a little heart, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what he has to say.
So a couple months ago, I made probably one of my best pieces of content ever, where I discussed my existential crisis of not being able to approach women. Absolute gem of a video. If you haven't seen it, definitely go watch it. So that was about 5-6 months ago, right? And ever since then, I've took some of your comments to heart. Now, some of them were absolutely horrendous advice, like just talk to men. Then, uh, personally, that's not my choice or cup of tea. But if that's you, then do you. But that wasn't really the solution I was looking for.
Oh, bro. Oh, broski. I was gonna give you a break for being in your car because I know we're all busy, and sometimes the car is the place where you get a few minutes. Um, but I need to ask, was any of the advice, not to have that thing in your hair? Because I could see where that might make it a little hard to talk to women that you don't know. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm being silly. I am going to assume that you don't wear that out of the car, but still, if those are the choices you're making, it may explain some things. All right, let's see what's next.
By making that video. But some of y'all actually really did have some good advice. So I took that to heart. So I put it in use the other day. Y'all should be proud of me. I actually went up and talked to a female for like the first time in 2 years.
Aw, see, now that's sweet. That's what happens when we help each other on the internet instead of troll each other on the internet. He put his issue out there, people joined in, he took advice, and look at him talking to a female for the first time in 2 years. Woohoo, let's go.
Um, Now, did it go exactly as planned? Let me tell y'all the story, okay? So for this to make sense, I had to explain the layout of the gym. Okay, so you got the lat pull down machine here, right? And then you got the row machine here. Have you ever been in a gym, you know, like the lat pull down machine faces the row machine. And then we got a cable like right in between them, right?
Hey, it's okay if things don't go as planned. You just gotta try. You're not gonna meet a compatible person every time you talk to somebody, but the more you talk to people, the more you get used to it, and the more people you meet, right? Not gonna lie, not really interested in how your gym is set up, so I'm gonna maybe skip a little bit of that. Plus, I am so sorry. I am still laughing at the mic in your hair.
So I'm on the cable hitting some triceps. And then an absolute bird walks in and the gym's dead. The gym's dead. So she walks in and like instantly goes on the lat pull down. So I'm like, in my narcissistic mind, I'm like, man, everything's open and she pulls up to the machine right next to me?
Okay, okay, I'm so sorry, but bird, is that a regional thing? Where do we call women birds in this day and age? Um, that might be a change to make. Not gonna lie. Also, broski, um, yeah, gyms are laid out a certain way, and sometimes people want a certain piece of equipment or a certain machine. And if it's an exercise they like to do, sometimes they have an actual machine that they like better than the other ones of the same. So yeah, keep that in mind. She may not have chosen it because you were there. She may have chosen it because that was the machine she liked.
Yeah, she's feeling me. She's feeling me for sure. So I sit there for like 10 minutes being awkward on that, hitting my triceps, like not saying nothing to her, trying to be nonchalant, like a nonchalant dreadhead or something, you know, trying to be cool. And I think that kind of weirded her out, right? So I probably should have just said something calm to her to start with, but that's neither here nor there. So to sum this up quickly, we both like finished up on what we were on and went our separate ways in the gym. I'm like, one of my boys was in there. I'm like, bro, she's kind of bad. I should have said something to her. And my boy was like chatting me, kind of chirping me some. Like, man, you ain't gonna go say nothing to her. You ain't get the nerve to do that.
Oh my goodness. I really need to find out what region you're from. Your boy was chirping you? So, girls are birds and your bros chirp at you? It's like some bird cult state or something? But but bro, listen, I don't know that people will always go to the gym looking for a date. So it's totally fine that you didn't talk to her. You were both busy doing your exercises. I mean, was she just hanging out hoping somebody would talk to her? I don't know. Go ahead. Finish your story.
So, I've been looking for an excuse to get out of my shell some and go chat some birds, right? And proving one of your boys wrong is definitely one of the best opportunities for that, I would say, because he's gonna be like, damn, he actually went up and chatted her and get her number, but so let's skip ahead a couple like 20, 30 minutes. I was dicking around, not doing nothing, just trying to build up some confidence. So she's over here. We got this like open area where you can use like kettlebells and stuff like that. So I see her over there, doing whatever women do, trying to get their buttocks looking right.
Bro, bro, no. Your body's goading you is the best reason to go talk to a girl. No, I don't think so, honey, but all right. It's gonna see what you're gonna do with those kettlebells. And also, butt or ass is acceptable. Buttocks, you might want to drop that from your vocabulary along with birds and chirping, maybe.
With a kettlebell. I've never touched a kettlebell in my life. So I walk over there, something calm, still pretty nonchalant if I do say so myself. I see her hitting the kettlebells, so I pull up about approximately a yard away from her, about 3 to 5 feet. Grab me a little kettlebell, start hitting like some forearm twist or something, because I don't know what to do with a kettlebell. That's like the only thing I know what to do with a kettlebell. And first red flag, should have instantly noticed this. She would not look at me to save her life. I was like 5 feet away from her, and you can tell when somebody's looking at you. So she could tell I was looking at her because I was like hoping she would glance at me and be, like, excuse me, something like that.
Oh no. Oh, so she could feel you looking at her, but she was avoiding making eye contact. Please, please tell me this is not the woman you talked to. Oh dear. I can see this taking a wrong turn.
But she would not look at me to save her life. I could tell she was like, do not make eye contact, do not make eye contact, do not make eye contact. He's trying to talk to you. So that's, being a novice, I didn't pick up on that in the moment. And I already committed. So I was talking to this girl one way or another. Okay, I was gonna do it. So after about 5 or 10 minutes of dicking around with the kettlebell, not knowing what I'm doing, I put it up, and she's like right in front of where you put them up. So I just use this as my excuse. I'm like, excuse me, and I'm like, you go to school around here? She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I play lacrosse. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I was gonna play lacrosse, but I kind of sucked at lacrosse. That's the first mistake I made. Why would I tell a girl I suck at a sport? I'm trying to be like an athlete. um, but yeah, that was my first mistake, and then I started chirping or chatting on one of my boys, talking about how tough he is at lacrosse, which is like, yeah, that ain't doing me nothing, right?
Oh, honey, no. Your first mistake was talking to somebody that didn't really seem to want to talk to you. But it's okay to say you're not good at something. I mean, It's not like you said you weren't good at all sports. You just said you weren't good at one. Totally fine. Did you think it would have been better to lie to her and say you were good at it, and then she would find out you were lying later? Yeah. No, always tell the truth. It's better that way.
So, I chatted for like 2 to 3 minutes, like decent convos, right? Decent convos. Then I go in for the kill. I'm like, well, can I grab your Instagram? Oh no, I got a boyfriend. Straight to the heart. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, no problem. I walk away. She definitely did not have a boyfriend.
Okay, wait. You're just gonna assume she's a liar? She tells you she has a boyfriend? And no, she definitely doesn't? I mean, maybe she doesn't. Maybe that was just her easy way of trying to be nice and ending the conversation. But why would you just assume she was lying about having a boyfriend?
I think my mistake was going for the Instagram though straight away, right? Because it's like I've seen her about 3 or 4 times in the gym, so I should have just like, nice to meet you. My name's Daniel. What's your name? Okay, cool. And then went my separate way. Then when I seen her in there like a week later, be like, hey, how you doing? Could have a more calm, smooth approach.
Yes, if you know you've seen her there before, then yes, that would have been a much better way of doing it. Try that next time.
I should have went straight for the Instagram. That's for the notes, okay? That's for the notes. I learned that one. Um, but come to find out, she likes people of other ethnicities. I think, which ain't nothing you can do about that. They definitely got me beat downstairs in that area. So you know what the saying is: once you go black, you never go back.
Oh my god. What? Oh my god, what? So somehow you stopped her and found out she dated black men? So that was the reason she didn't wanna get to know you better? Not that, she's like a human being that maybe dated a black man or 2? Well, oh my god, I can't even anymore. Dude, keep trying, I guess, but with an attitude like that, good luck. Have a nice life, and I'm not even gonna finish the last few minutes of your video. Because I don't think we can top that. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching with me, and I'll catch you on the next one.